I need to do some welding.
You can't come here and dress like that.
Why not?
That's not safe.
What's safe got to do with it?
We need time out. Let's go to the corner over here and we'll figure this out. Let's start from the ground up and we'll work our way up. First, I want to point out that you're wearing flip-flops. You can't wear flip-flops in here. If you wear flip-flops when you try to weld, you're going to get beads and whatever coming off it is going to burn your feet. These would be perfect to wear. These are leather, a little bit of a high top. You're not going to get your feet burned.
Dude, those look like grandpa's boots.
I don't care. They're way better than the flip-flops. Also, you probably want to wear some socks. And the socks preferably should be cotton or some natural material that's not as flammable. You're almost ready to go. Just kidding. You have a lot more to do. Next would be wear your pants. If you wear shorts, once again, there's a lot of dangerous pops coming from the welding, and little beads will stick to your legs here and burn them up. So you need to wear pants.
Bad, I don't want to burn my hands.
You definitely don't want to burn family jewels. But these right here, these are fire rated, made of cotton or what? Natural material. That's not as flammable. Go ahead and put those on too. Next, you have your jeans and you have your boots on. Next would be either chaps or these leg coverings right here. These leg coverings go on just like I'm wearing them, like this. And it's going to protect anything from going down in the crack here. Because if it goes down in between your leg and your boot, it's going to burn. And it's not going to feel good.
That's not cool.
Go ahead and put these on. These are also made out of a leather or a thick cotton material.
AKA natural fiber.
Natural fiber. You're catching on. You're doing good. Next,
Shirts.
definitely be a shirt. And this shirt needs to be made out of cotton. Preferably a shirt that you can get dirty, just like this one here. And this is just an undershirt. This will protect anything that goes in between you and your jacket. Finally, for the piece of clothing that you have to wear, is a jacket. Now you need this jacket to protect your arms and protect your body. Go ahead and put that on. Also, you can't wear short sleeves when welding because the heat from the welder will give you almost like a sunburn all around your body. So you have to wear something with sleeves on at all times. No more tank tops, I'm sorry. Next would be these hearing protection. This is not to protect, welding is not loud. You're not protecting yourself from the sound of welding. You're protecting from the slag and stuff that's popping from the welding from going into your ear canal.
Cool.
If you don't wear those, it could cause hearing loss or total loss from it, especially if it's your eardrum.
I can't hear a thing you're saying.
Perfect. Next, be mouth protection. If you don't wear your mouth protection, also pieces of slag could hit you in the face. Because there's a gap between what we'll do next is the shield. There's a gap between the shield and your face. If a piece of slag drops in there and catches on your lip or something, it's not going to come off. It's going to stick. And it's going to burn you. It's going to keep burning you, cause blisters and everything else. First off, take out the sunglasses. You don't need those in a welding shop.
Never know.
Now, you need this helmet here. Now to turn this helmet on, you have to press the on button. It'll flash 3 times. And this right here, you can see through it. You can obviously see through it, and it's green. And then after it flashes 3 times, when that arc hits and it's bright, it'll automatically go black. And the only thing you can see is what you're welding. So you can go ahead and put that on. Also, I want to point out that you're wearing a hat. This is great for welding because pieces of slag can pop up and land on top of your head. And if you're not wearing a hat, then it'll burn your hair, burn your head, make a little bald spot, and it doesn't feel good.
Awesome.
Also, this little bill on your hat is going to protect the slag from going in the back of your shirt. So that's the one good thing you wore today. Next, we got your gloves, right? The gloves are going to protect your hand from all the heat and everything that's coming off of the welder. Once again, the slag is popping off. It's going to protect your hand from it. Go ahead and put those on. Now you look like a professional welder. Now let's get to the welding shop and let's do something.
Are we ready to weld?
Not yet. I just turned on the vent, and this vent right here is sucking up all of the fumes and gases that the welding's giving off. This right here, this doesn't protect you from, it's not a respirator. It's not going to protect you from the gases coming off the welding, the rods and everything. All it is protecting you from the slag that's going to come in between your helmet and your face. And then we have vents right here that's going to suck up all the gases and clean the area. If you were not in an area that couldn't be vented, then you have to wear a respirator. And a respirator will clean the gases before it hits you. So you'll be breathing clean air the whole time.
So would that area that you'd be in be like a confined space?
It'd definitely be a confined space. If you are in a confined space, you must wear a respirator. If you're not in there, you have potential of getting lung damage, cancer. There's all sorts of bad things that can happen if you don't wear a respirator in a confined area while you're welding. Let's show you the proper safety techniques of stick welding. This is an arc welder. This right here involves the ground, which is already grounded to the table, the gun, and the stick, right? Before you touch this to this, make sure this machine is off. If this insulation right here, which is called flux, if that is broke off and you touch it with your bare skin, it will shock you. It does not feel good. Not speaking from experience. So you just put it in here, make sure it gets a good clamp, then you can turn it on. Once you have this on, don't ever set this on the table where the end of the electrode is touching the table, especially if it's a metal table. It will arc it. That's how you arc weld.
That's really bright.
It's very bright. It takes gas, carbon dioxide, to make the weld. But this gas container right here, this cylinder, holds over 1,000 pounds per square inch of carbon dioxide. So if you mess this up, it could cause an explosion. Also, this bottle right here could go easily through that cinder block wall right there. It'll, like a projectile, just a missile. So you turn it on. After you turn it on, you want to turn it 1/4 turn to make sure it's not all the way. So now it's on. It's good. Then you want to make sure that this is properly grounded. As you can see, it's grounded to the table that I'm welding on. If it's not grounded, it's not potentially dangerous, but it will not weld. It will not work.
So I can't put it like this?
No, that will not work.
Oh.
You cannot ground it to yourself. That could potentially be dangerous.
Potentially.
Potentially. Now that you're wearing all your proper PPE, let's weld.